What is up, humans of the cardboard? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we are looking at a brand new product revealed for the OCG that's actually pretty dang cool. So what we have here is a Kaiba base set. It's called the Ultimate Kaiba set. And as you can see here, it's pretty much you just get like a sexy briefcase with a bunch of classic Kaiba cards. And as you can see from the manga here, one of the manga panels, he has it's showing like all of his cards that he shows like in the original. I believe this is like the first episode, to be honest, and other stuff. So anyway, let's get into this thing. It's pretty cool. This is an OCG set, but it does include some new cards we've never had before in the trading card game. So very cool. Anyway, this is a 25th anniversary Kaiba set. Price is 3,300 yen. I believe that's close to like $300, but don't quote me on that. The release date is April 2022 and onwards. The product description is a display case set which contains 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, the monster that embodies Yu-Gi-Oh! And this commemorative product also includes an attaché case that include every card's Seto Kaiba used in the original manga. I don't know why that was worded weird to me. Every single card he used in the original manga, though, which is really, really cool. The set contains a set of 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon secret rare foil set in a display case. The case has the original manga 25th anniversary logo inscribed on it. Very cool. Cards used by Seto Kaiba, including 58 cards and 3 new cards, all in ultra rare foiling. All 61 cards used by Seto Kaiba in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Are included as ultra rares. Among these 61, 3 are long-awaited cards will be made into official card game cards. And you have his attaché case. This is including separators. This case's size and design reproduces the impact of the first major scene Kaiba appeared in, capable of storing about 7,000 cards comfortably. So that's actually pretty decently sized. With 2 separator cards per row, there's room to arrange your cards in 14 different groupings. We've also included a belt in the lid side made to let you fold a rubber dual field, a playmat, into 2 and carry it, which is pretty cool. So pretty nice case. You get a lot of room there. Here's the specifics on the case size, materials, and weight. Outer diameter, okay, it's giving me millimeters. 514 millimeters wide, almost 400 millimeters tall, 122 millimeters deep, 88 millimeters for the body, and the lid is 40 millimeters. Whatever. Weighs about 7 kilograms, whatever. Its main body is made up of aluminum, interior fabric, right, lid fabric polyester, other sponge of the display, packing size, whatever. All right, here we go. This is what we're waiting for, okay? The 3 brand new cards that were in the manga and I believe also appeared in, may have appeared in the show. I believe this one for sure appeared in the show, but anyway. The first one here we have is attack guidance armor. I guess the idea is you attach the armor onto an opponent's monster or something, or maybe a different monster on the field, and that monster must become the new attack target. Perfectly cool. Then we have Life Shaver. I don't remember this one, but it looks really cool. It looks like the kind of Yu-Gi-Oh card that would be like a classic card, like Pot of Greed. You know what I mean? It looks like the kind of artwork that like would be busted because of like how Pot of Greed looks. And the last one here is Magical Trick Armor, which is very cool. So according to the manga, I believe these are what these cards end up doing. This is just on like DeviantArt because a lot of the pages I looked for, like official Yu-Gi-Oh pages, didn't even have like actual effects for them. So I'm just going to use this as a base. I get it. This is just probably a fan doing it, but this means like a fan probably watched the show and saw what it did and made up. So this is probably the closest thing we can get. But also don't forget that like Konami could definitely, if they want, just spruce these cards up a little bit. It would make the set a little more desirable if these cards were actually pretty good competitively. And they're all traps, so I love it, so it's purple. Here we go. Magical Trick Armor. Activate only when an opponent's monster declares an attack. Activate 1 spell card from your opponent's graveyard. That's really, really interesting. That's super funny, actually. What if they ended up making this card just say like activate 1 spell card from your opponent's grave, and there's just you could just quick effect activate any spell they have in grave. That means Triple Tactics Talent. That means Forbidden Droplet. That means, you know, any other generic Called by the Grave, Prosperity, extravagance kind of stuff. Like, there's some interesting things you could definitely pick up on generically to make that work. Very interesting card, very fun card, but I don't know, probably competitively it's more like fun than it is like competitively useful, but just because it is so reliant on your opponent. Next up we have Life Shaver. This card says your opponent must discard one card from their hand for each of your turns that this card has been set. That is horrible. Really horrible. The way this is worded, it makes it sound like your opponent gets to choose what to discard. So if you set this and then activate it on your opponent's next turn, I believe your opponent would only have to discard one card. You're 1 for 1ing them. It's not good. You would have to have this set at least 2 turns just to get a 2 for 1 out of it. But at that point, you know, you just wasted a card in your hand for multiple turns. You're probably on your back foot in the duel anyway. And also, as duels go on, people don't love to keep a ton of cards in hand. So, meh. And the last card we have here is Attack Guidance Armor. This one was cool. I do remember in the anime when this came up. But it says target one monster you control. All of your opponent's attacks are directed to that monster. So you have a big monster and a couple little monsters. You can equip this to the big monster once your opponent already enters the battle phase, and now they only can go after that big monster, and if they cannot clear him, they will not clear anything. So pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. Like, I don't expect these to be too crazy competitive, but like as I'm saying here, this is just people's interpretations of what the cards would read like straight from the anime / manga. So if we get these in the game, like maybe Konami will spruce them up a little bit, make them a little more 2021 friendly, but obviously we will have to see. But either way, it's a really, really cool product, right? Like, just imagine, like, this is a list of all the other cards. There's a lot of cool cards in here, nothing too insane, but Kaiba did use a lot of pretty good cards over the course of Duel Monsters, right? That ended up being like pretty good cards. So very cool. I want to hear your thoughts in the description. Definitely let me know, or not in the description, in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts here. Is this something that'd be like really exciting? Just for like, one, you have like the sealed blue eyes in the plaque. You also have 3 brand new cards that have never been printed before, and just like classic, you know, old, like just a giant set of like old classic cards. Do you think it'd be worth, or do you think it needs something a little more competitively relevant for you? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you're thinking about this new product, but I think it's pretty cool. I thought it was worth bringing up, making a video on, and yeah, so that's gonna do it for here today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff from me in the future, especially stuff talking about new sets and products, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.